Hi guys, I'm back with another video, and this video is basically going to be about signs that you are in a toxic relationship. Okay, so number one, you feel as if you cannot express yourself without it starting an argument or without it being, without you being gaslighted. And so that just basically means like if you come home and you have had a bad day and you feel like you can't talk to your significant other because you feel as if it might start an argument or you feel like you won't be heard, that's a red flag. Number two, you are always walking on eggshells every day in hopes that it will be a day without conflict. So if you are constantly arguing, fussing, and fighting, and there's always something in that relationship, that is a toxic relationship. And the reason why it's toxic is because your relationship or your home should be your safe haven. Whenever you go out into the world, you should always look forward to coming home, to your family or coming home to your significant other. If you dread coming home because you feel like you're going to have the same shenanigans outside the house, inside the house, then you're most likely in a toxic relationship. Number three, you have stopped investing in yourself and you have lost yourself in the relationship. So this is a big one. And it can be toxic because a relationship that is healthy is going to be a relationship that will allow you to express who you truly are. It's going to be a relationship that will allow you to expand, or you're going to feel comfortable and you're going to feel accepted. So if you feel as if you have to neglect yourself and have to push, who you really are to the back burner and kind of conform to what this person feels like you should be, then you are most likely in a toxic relationship, because a healthy relationship is going to accept you, flaws and all, and it's actually going to help you with the flaws and better you. Number four, if you feel stuck and stagnant and you have no growth or you have no self improvement. So, if you're in a relationship and you find yourself neglecting your goals, neglecting your dreams and your aspirations, um, and actually elevating your partner or elevating your loved one, you're in a toxic relationship. Because a healthy relationship is going to be a relationship that is going to allow both of you to evolve, or it's going to allow both of you to be the better parts of you, or it's going to bring the better parts of you out. It's never going to require you to neglect yourself or push yourself on the back burner to focus on someone else. A true and healthy relationship is going to be actually a partnership where both have equal energies put in yourself and equal energy put into your partner. Number five, if you have developed an addiction, and this addiction can be a sexual addiction, it can be a alcohol addiction, drug addiction, smoking, it can also be an addiction to your partner, as well. Anything that's going to numb you from your true reality, right? Anything that's going to kind of take you away for a little bit, that's going to ease your pain for a little bit, that can be dangerous. So if you find yourself trying to numb yourself, you are in a toxic relationship, and you need to, really think about getting out of that before you cause harm to yourself or harm to others. And number six, you are codependent. So you have codependency. Um, the relationship has fulfilled its purpose, but you cannot find the strength to leave. You find any excuse to stay. And it might be due to maybe the time that you invested in the relationship. It can be due to an image, or it can be due to just being complacent or being comfortable. If you find yourself staying because of an image, you really need to reevaluate that, because your happiness should not be uh based on what other people would think of you, or based on what other people might see for you. Like, no, I see you in this type of life style, or I see you being this type of person. I mean, if it doesn't fulfill you, then you need to do what is better for you. And also, with time invested, I wouldn't look at it as time wasted, because with all relationships that we have in life, whether it's friends, family, or a romantic relationship, you spent the adequate amount of time in that relationship. So it may be 1 year, 2 years, 8 years, 10 years, whatever, in a relationship, but you have learned the lessons that you needed to learn with that particular person. Yes, you guys are soulmates, but it is a karmic soulmate that is there to teach you hard lessons, to get you prepared for your life partner, or to get you prepared for your twin flame, or to get you prepared to catapult you in your life purpose, your true life purpose, on a spiritual level, and not really so much of a physical level. It will be spiritual. And so, never think that the time that you invested in a relationship was a waste of time, or never try to hold on to a relationship because of the amount of time that you have in it, because you will then start to accumulate bad karma. If it is time for you to let go of a relationship, where it be a friendship, whatever, you need to let it go. And you need to let it go with gratitude. You need to let it go feeling grateful. You need to let it go feeling thankful for the chance and for the opportunity to have the lessons that you have learned with that person, and to have the experience with that person. You never want to let go or leave a relationship feeling resentful, or feeling any kind of way, as far as with a negative way. You always want to think about it in a positive way. Because when you look back on it a year, 3 years, 4 years from now, when you have left that situation, you will have grown so much, and you will be able to look back on that situation, and you will be able to say, wow, even though I went through hell, even though I went through so much with that person has taught me how to love myself. That person have taught me how to walk in my purpose and not feel bad about it, and not care what anybody thinks, because I put myself first. And then it'll also set you up for your next relationship, because you're like, okay, well, I went through this with this person. I will not go through this with another person. So it's a lot that you endure in these toxic relationships, but trust and believe it's going to set you up for life in a good way. It will evolve you so much when you do the healing, when you do the proper healing. So, those are some signs that you can tell that you're in a toxic relationship, and you can apply this to any relationship that you have. You can apply this to coworkers, you can apply this to friends, you can apply this to family members, you can apply this to like a marriage, or a long-term commitment, even a short-term commitment. You can compare this to anything, even with your children. If there is anything toxic, you can work on it, fix it, do what you have to do. But if it's something that you have to leave, leave it. And when I say leave it, if it's not something that is getting fixed, and you keep cycling in the same loop where you feel like it's fixed, but then the same stuff keep popping up, it's because you're supposed to leave. Okay, guys, I hope you get something out of this. Hope this helps someone. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.